Tell me about how you got your nickname, the Snake.
Well, that's kind of a locker room story. But the real story is that's quick off the starting line. One of the guys in the crew put the nickname on me and it just stuck.
You know, I got started in drag racing way back after I got a driver's license. Went to Santa Ana Drags in 1953 with my mother's Oldsmobile.
My dad was in the car business, body shop business, and I hung around there and liked painting cars and working on cars. So that's how I made my living up till turned professional drag racing. Back when I started, there wasn't any money in the sport, and the 50 bucks come along and $100 and you win a race, and pretty soon I started making more money doing that than painting cars all week.
I'd say the difference between myself and Prudhomme is that Prudhomme was in the early days, it's still a lot like that today. He's 24/7 very serious about what he does.
Well, I think the reason I had so much success on the drag strip, I think, is because I really wanted it bad, real bad.
And he was into the racing 24 hours, that's all he thought about. I loved racing, driving, but I also like girls and horses and other things. And I like the marketing end of it, and he liked the winning end of it.
I think I wanted it more than the guy in the next lane.
He's a lot of fun, but sometimes when we would go around him, we'd throw a thermometer in his pit to see what the temperature was before he went in there.
Well, the difference between drag racing in the early 60s and today's world, back in those days, you could go to the junkyard and get parts like this engine here could be out of an old 392 Chrysler, and you could go drag racing for next to nothing.
I would say that in the early days, it was more fun. There wasn't any money. Things were cheap. You could build a car cheap and go out and have fun. You loan each other your parts, your motors, and all that.
And in today's world, you have to have maybe $4 or $5 million.
It costs about $3 million a car to run 23 races on the NHRA circuit. They change engines every run, but it's a whole new ball game now. There's a major motion picture that's coming out, been working on it for about a year and a half, called The Snake and the Mongoose, and it's about the life and all the times of us.
It's about a couple guys hooking up together, going drag racing, and kind of brought the first automotive sponsor into the sport. And then there's some tragic things that happen along the way, and it's all in the movie. It's a pretty good little movie.
And it's going to come out, I think, in September of 13 this year. And I've seen shots of it, and I think the people are going to really like it.